Hello, welcome to another episode of Montana Shares, your opportunity to find out about the nonprofits that make our state so great. I'm your host, Bill Crane, and today I've got Campbell from Queen City Ballet Company.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for asking.
You have an event coming up, which we'll get to real shortly, but
Yes.
let's always start outside a high-level view. Tell us about Queen City Ballet Company to start with.
Okay. So the Queen City Ballet Company is an extension of the Queen City Ballet Conservatory, which opened in 2001. And the actual nonprofit, we got our nonprofit status for the company that puts on all the professional productions we do, and also gives scholarships to organizations in the state to allow kids to go out of state and pursue things in the summer study. And we've been doing that since 2010. Mm-hmm. So it's two separate entities, but they definitely are copacetic and work together.
Okay. So let's just dive into the big event.
Okay,
it's the busy time of year.
It is.
It's the Nutcracker.
That time of year. Yes, I can't believe it. It's November already. Mm-hmm. And we have, over the last few years, we started doing the Nutcracker the weekend before Thanksgiving, which is really a nice way to start off your holiday season, get in the holiday spirit, and a good time to kind of get all of your family together and start a tradition of going to the Nutcracker. So that's coming up just 2 weekends away, right? 2 or 3? I don't know.
It's a blur.
Like very soon.
Like,
I just know that
3,
it's
but I could be
November now.
wrong.
Yeah, so the
Probably
17th.
2, that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And we were just chatting a little bit before the show. You somewhat unique this year is you've got a really strong male cast, so to speak.
I do, actually.
So,
yeah.
Let's talk about that. Just
So
briefly.
I've always had, been known for our high caliber of our female dancers, and over the years there have been 3 young men that have gone through the program in the last 18 years and are professional dancers. But right now I have 3 at the same time that are wanting to pursue a professional career in dance. And so that really adds a different dynamic to the program, and I've been able to make adjustments to the show to accommodate that and highlight, versus always bringing in professional male guest artists. But we are still bringing in someone from Ballet West and Robert Fulton to dance the role of the Cavalier. But the other roles, the role of the Nutcracker and Fritz and Soldier Doll and Chinese are all filled with our own boys. Excellent. That have gone off to Houston Ballet in the summer and Ballet West in the summer, and auditioning for very big programs for extra study. So.
And the Nutcracker is also a really good opportunity to bring in a lot of the, how should I phrase it, I guess just the adults, the community is heavily involved.
Yes.
I don't know how you refer
I
to
am
them,
training the masters of the world, the right from the left. But no, we have a great adult cast and a lot of new adults that have not been in the production before. So that always adds, new blood and new excitement, energy to the production. Sometimes it makes it a little more challenging to start over, right. But it's always nice to, see them challenged for the first time and be part of something that's a big production.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. We do have quite a few adults in the show. So.
Okay. And so just to catch up over the last few months, you've been doing some events, Evening at the Ballet, is that what you're calling it?
Right, Evening at the Ballet, we did this year to postpone our fundraiser, which is Dancing with Helena Stars, which we've done for 7 years, which is a huge success and a huge part of our fundraising campaign. But we had done an amazing show called Evening at the Ballet, so if you missed it, it's really great. And HCTV was nice enough to film it for us, and it's fantastic. But it was able to showcase some of the works that we had taken to Universal Ballet Competition in Atlanta, where a lot of the Queen City Ballet dancers were recognized and offered scholarships and given awards and things like that. So Queen City Ballet Conservatory and the dancers there are really putting, they're on the map. So I'll get calls, or I'll call somewhere and they go, "Oh, we know about you, and your kids, we want your kids." And from those kids that went away to competition, which was probably like 10 or 12, I thought it would be nice to show excerpts from all of those ballets. So we did that in May, and then brought it back. It was popular, so we brought it back in September. And that's our most recent show that just was, I don't know, 10 weeks ago or something. I don't know. These like just, keep going like this on top of each other. But
Right. Do you think you're going to continue doing those? It sounds like a
yes,
really great
I do.
variety.
It was a really neat production. It was a lot of work, but it was very educated the community, great education, and you got to see snippets of all different ballets that you would not ever really see in their entirety or might not know.
Right. I think that would probably be a strength.
Yeah.
It's just such a huge variety and breadth of
Right.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Great. Now, as a kind of an extension of this or something, you're also going to be in the school soon?
We are, you mean the
Somewhere in December, I think you mentioned. That
Oh, right. No, in December. So in December, we have the Nutcracker, which is the company production, coming up just around the corner at the Helena Civic Center. And then in December, we have what we call Holiday Défilé, which is défilé is the French word for all students on stage.
Okay.
And that incorporates our entire school, about 170 or so students from the age of 3 all the way up to the cast of the, that would be in the Nutcracker, which is the average age of like, say, 7 or 8 years and older, not the real tinies.
Okay.
So it's a chance to kind of see the progression of the program, and it's a nice way for the younger dancers to get on stage too before they're ready to audition for the Nutcracker.
Okay.
So.
And do you do that at one of the schools or several?
Yeah, we
of
did
them,
that at Helena Middle School.
Okay.
On the 9th of December.
Okay.
So that'll be blasted on our Facebook page after the Nutcracker.
Catch your breath
yes,
and then hop
yes,
right back out there again.
Get through the November, then the December, and
then do you get a
then
little
on
bit
to
of piece
competition season.
Then competition. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I already started coaching for that, and we'll be going back to Atlanta, and then we'll probably maybe be going to American Ballet Competition, which happens every other year.
Okay.
And this year is being held in Salt Lake, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, we just are going all the time. There's always something new and exciting, and we take registrations year-round for our younger program, and we keep that open, and that's nice because the younger kids in the creative dance or pre-ballet, they're able to, come in at any time in the year without feeling like, well, I didn't start in September. So.
Okay. And any success stories to share as far as folks moving on to these bigger programs that you've mentioned?
Yeah, well, they do, and then they still want to come back and train with me. So that's flattering. They all, I guess, at least a dozen of my students went, out of state probably this summer to study. Houston Ballet is really strong, and they also have probably the top men's program in the nation.
Okay.
And but both of those young men decided to come back and study here for another year or so. And then I had a young lady a couple years ago that actually went to the Bolshoi, studied in Russia, and then decided to come back and train with me. And I had another young girl again go to Russia this year, and I have several kids applying to go to London for the summer, possibly the year. So, yeah, little Helena is getting themselves way on the map internationally as well as in the States. So that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so let's just kind of wrap up and hit the details of our close event. And so we have the Nutcracker. I'll let you just talk about the dates
so the Nutcracker,
and time and how to get tickets.
Coming up November 17th and 18th. 17th is a Saturday evening show, 7:30. 18th matinee, 2 o'clock. All the tickets can be purchased at helenaciviccenter.com, so you can pick out your seats and see the stage from wherever you want to. They range from anywhere from $35 to your box seats all the way to $15 general admission.
Okay.
It's a great show to bring kids to, family members that don't know much about ballet. It's a very user-friendly ballet that has the familiar music of Tchaikovsky and then the fast-paced magical story of the Nutcracker and Clara. And we have fantastic costumes, probably I think we added up like over 300 costumes. We have a cast of over 100 dancers, scenery, snows on stage.
I don't even know my character. My favorite character is sort of what I think of as the evil witch, but I don't know what.
Yeah, Drosselmeyer.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, the mysterious toy maker. Yeah.
Yes, and sort of the comedic element in a way.
Yes.
And, the fun part of the ballet.
That's that role's being played by Jerry McCarthy, and he's done it for many years. And then Kim DeLong did it for a few years, and Jerry's back, and it's a very fun role to do coach. And
okay,
so.
well, you've probably got tons of things to do, so I'll let
Yeah,
you go.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go home after this.
Oh, okay.
No,
Busy day.
no, I wish.
So thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
And we've got the Nutcracker coming up. I hope it's wonderful success as
Thank you.
always.
Yes.
And I'm always impressed with what you're sending out into the world for caliber of, gosh, the word's eluding me, talent, I guess is the word I want.
We're honored to be members of Montana Shares and appreciate the support that you give back to the arts community.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank
Thank you. And as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and have a wonderful evening.